So I am going to be talking to you today to kind of show you, it's been a while, so bear with me as we go through how to log onto your Bluehost WordPress site and change images and copy and anything else you'll need to. You know, once your site is fully finished, the truth is it'll be cheaper to do it yourself than to get the developer to do it as you need updates. Now, if you need hardcore updates, please make sure a developer does it. You don't want to mess up your site completely, but if it's simple ones, like this one is for a nonprofit that will be updating the available dogs and sponsorships. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Hopefully it's easy and simple for you, and we'll go from there. Obviously, this will be your information that you're going to be inputting, but hopefully it'll help you as you're trying to update anything, add pictures, add new images, add new copy if things change. It'll just be helpful. So you're going to be able to go to visit my site or view my site. Perfect. There's the site. This is what we're going to do. Okay, now we're going to go to my sites and then manage site. Then log into WordPress. It should automatically log you in. Because it is set in Bluehost portal, it logs you in. I really recommend this for nonprofits. It's easier because you bought your domain here, it's your hosting and your WordPress. And essentially all you have to remember is the one password, which, trust me, as we all know, there's a million passwords floating around and it's hard to keep up with them. So this just kind of hopefully makes it easier. So we're going to go ahead and click here. This is an easier way to do it. It'll show you kind of where you are. And I have Divi. Now, if you're a nonprofit and you want to try and do this regularly, I highly recommend Divi. I think it's like $200 for 5 years, but it makes worlds simpler for so many reasons. I generally have a developer who helps me work on a lot of this stuff because we do a lot of different websites for nonprofits and we try and make it as inexpensive as possible. If you're going to want to change one of these pictures or some of this information, you're going to enable the visual builder. And if you've had Divi or if your developer did, you should still have access to it as they're the ones who built the majority of it. Now, once you enable visual builder, everything changes. So you literally can click on this. So we'll click this and that should be the text. So Shih Tzu, adult female, you can put the age, the description or bio, if you will, how much they need, or if they're available to adopt, or if you need a sponsorship for them. That should all go there. Once you're finished, you can actually change fonts. You can change how it looks. You can change so many things in here, and it really does make it super simple. So highly recommend, again, Divi. Design, images and icons, that's going to be a little bit different. So you won't need to do that. So you should be able to click this. And then if you're trying to do this, you're going to go ahead and click this. Again, okay, here's the image. So you're just going to click here. You're going to be able to choose an image. If it's not there, you can upload an image, which is totally normal. So you can select the file you want to upload. I recommend uploading all the ones you're going to try and update. That way it's kind of simpler so you don't have to do this every time, because once it's uploaded, it's available to use throughout the site. So we're going to say select file. I don't have anything to upload that would work, but we're just going to do this just so you can see what this looks like. And then I'm going to go ahead and uncheck it because you don't need it. But you could put this, or you could put, anything that you do have. These are stock images. And sometimes stock images are great based on what you want, or you can, use something like this until you have a good image. So this is just going to be updated here. It's super simple. Hopefully this makes sense to you. Now, if you need to change, cancel. And before you leave, you always, and I do mean always, save this. And I'm going to go ahead and change this back because it looks a little bit funny. So here, we're going to do this. Image and icon is there. We're going to change this because it kind of messed it all up. You're going to want to try and make sure that all of these images are the same size. Otherwise, it will look less professional. So try and keep these all, as you can see, these are all the same size, and you saw before it wasn't. You can also do this in a different way. Essentially, just make sure that the sizing, and when you look at the image, it'll show the sizing. You can go into Canva or something like that and just make sure they're all the same size if you don't want to pay someone to do that. And that's the same for all of these. So however many you have, you can delete them pretty easily. You can keep them. If you have any other questions or if you have anything else, let me know. And so then you're going to go ahead and make sure you save this. Every time, make sure to save it. It should remind you, but if it doesn't, just that'll help. If you're wanting to change, so it's still saving. For some reason, it's slower than normal, but it shouldn't be. It may just be based on what's happening. Okay, so that one's saved. So then you're going to exit Visual Builder. I think this is all easier. Each page you go to, exit, and then go through it. So I hope this is helpful. This is how you can move. Use Divi if you have it. If you don't, I highly recommend investing in it because the truth is this is a complicated thing. Divi makes it 100% easier. And as you go along with your nonprofit, this will save you more money than you realize. So $200 for a couple of years, worth it. And just remember, hopefully all these tips and tricks were helpful. If you have additional ones, put them down in the comments and I would love to help you. Thanks so much and talk soon.